So I built this role description app where you put in whatever title of a role, and then you get a role description out of it. So basically what's happening is that we have produced a set of queries for different types of interesting content that could be relevant for explaining a role. So in this first page we have an introduction text and accountabilities of a CEO and how a CEO can measure success, and also what an average salary would be for a CEO. Yeah, so it's of course it's some answers are getting quite generic and not so relevant, but all text is editable, so I think it's a good way to get started, at least to give an overview and so of the role. And then continuing on our specific topic of OKRs, since we're an OKR company, we could also describe a context and an objective for that specific context, and then create key results from that. So you can pretty much decide how each key result should be designed, that there shouldn't be any activities in it, for example, that it should have a number. And I've also added this italic style text of activities that could be good ideas of actions in order to reach each key result. So decrease operational costs by 10%. The CEO should take action on implementing automated processes for specific operational tasks. For example, the CEO, and so on and so on. So each key result has its own set of action, which is pretty cool, I think. Yeah, and this amount of examples just goes on. You can add as many as you want, and let me just stop here for an example, and we can just move this further down and then pick another role, like marketing assistant, for example, and then create the same thing there. And let's see what happens with that query. Give it some time. Okay, first result here. So an introduction to marketing assistant would instead then be helping to create, implement, and manage effective marketing campaigns. Yeah. Top 5 accountabilities, coordinating with other departments to ensure consistent messaging and branding. That seems relevant. Some different metrics. Salary 28 to 50. Yeah, which is different from what we got for the CEO. So that seems spontaneously looking correct as well. Specific context challenges that you can create objectives to, key results, and suggestions on actions for each key result, and so on and so on. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. You could go through your whole organization and create one of these outputs for each of your roles, and then let them have a look at it and ask them to update the text so it becomes relevant for them. So having this in Miro is great, because you could just double click on something and change any word you want, and then it's updated. So it's great. I think it's a cool application. So let me know if you want to try it, and give me some suggestions on roles so we can try this on. Thanks.